Welcome to the Realm of Millenia. Be man, woman, child, spirit, creature, or demon, be ye a native migrator, or maybe an invader into the realm. Welcome, for I am your host, the Millennium Mailman, here today with you guys and gals. Hey, what you doing? What you doing? Don't waste the milk. You guys doing this stuff at the daycare and school does indeed ruin my video making schedule, and I do not appreciate it. Yeah. I'll get you some Fruity Loops or something. Delivering you guys and gals some news, information from the Realm of Millenia, and so on and so forth. But I am your host, the Millennium Mailman, bringing you guys and gals another Theatrical Thursday. This should be the finishing up Thursday for the character, since I said Promised Child for this entire time. I'll call it Promised Child, even though that's definitely not my actual character name for him. This will be the finishing up video based on basically the consequences of 096 anomaly 096 SCP-096 in the Realm of Millenia, how he came to be, and overarching reasons, effects of him existing, right? Now, 096 as an anomalous entity. I said I'll get you Fruity Loops. Give me a second. I wanted to do the intro. I'll say it. I'll just speak louder. If you can't hear me, I'm sorry. I'm not redoing the video. Now, 096, the promised child, if you will. Where's the scissors? The promised child in the Realm of Millenia, he has this very big reputation of being able to keep any and all promises that he makes, and being basically willing to make any promise, which is a very big step up when comparing him to the rest of his family that's rather careful with their promises so they don't disgrace the reputation that the family has for always upholding their promises. The promised child here's some cereal to go with your baby milk, baby. The promised child didn't ever really need to worry about being able to keep his promises because he was so attuned to magic and being awesome in and about his magic and his promises. He could promise you anything before actually following through with the promise. I promise you that whatever you ask me, I will do. Hand to the God you believe in, yes, it will follow through, right? And so he made the wildest promises. So even before the incident that led to him being known as 096, the Shy Guy, ever occurred, there are many promises that he made before that incident, which after the incident definitely couldn't be kept because he was no longer able to ever come back to the Realm of Millenia. So all of his long-standing promises that would eventually need a follow-up, those promises are not happening. Right? So one promise being undone led to many promises being undone, and all of those have rather stringent backlashes to his psyche What, you want this now that it's in my hand? Fine. Okay. Because just imagine anything and everything you put your mind to, you can really do. And it's not just some phrase being said, it's a true reality, right? And you live for not yourself, but you live for other people, making other people happy. Yeah, that's the promised child. That paladin, overly self-righteous aspect of being able to go out and fulfill and do the right thing, the benevolent thing, make the right choice, right? So just imagine this righteous paladin out here and accidentally succumbing to evil and not being able to do anything about it, as all the things they did do get turned into bad problems. Time after time after time again, and making it look like you never did anything good a day in your life. Teardrop. That is the lifetime reality of what happened with the promised child. He made all these promises, and because of one particular promise that ruined things, he can never fix or undo anything else. It's all perpetually ruined. It's all ruined. It's all gone. And with every promise being broken, he personally can intrinsically feel, he feels the gut feeling, the heartache of genuine pain, because he's a promise keeper. He can tell the moment one of his promises are broken. And with every promise, he gets this heart-stabbing pain while trying to simultaneously hide his face and hope that the very last thing he can do is make sure no one ever sees his face, in hopes that he doesn't tear away and eviscerate anyone ever again. Because that was the last big promise that led to the breaking of all the other promises. That anyone who sees this face of mine would get eviscerated down to the soul. Which is just the thing and kind of requirement that lich needs in order to use him for whatever dastardly means he will. Right? By any means and all means possible. Right? So the last thing this promised child wants to do after recognizing his naivete is be of service to this wrong, utterly malevolent figure ever again. Right? That's the last thing he wants to do. But in order to avoid that, he has to hide his face, but he can't have anything other than his hands, so he's got to hide away in the Alps. Hide away where no one else ever reasonably should be. And because of the banishment, he's never allowed to really go anywhere. Because in the perspective of the Realm of Millenia, his family, the Promise Keeper family, in their eyes, when they said, hey, we banish you to the furthest reaches of the galaxy, and we mandate that part of your exile is that you never move from whatever rock you land upon. Well, you could have made the additional line like, hey, may you never leave the barren rock you land upon. The next barren rock you land upon, you never leave that ever again. Right? Or something. But no, it just said the rock. And Earth is a rock, right? So it fits into the narrative. Meteorite crash landed on Earth, and now it's Earth's humans' problem. Like, hey, all you losers here on Earth have to suffer at the hands of, I don't know, maybe one, two, or all of these anomalies that may just appear here from time to time, such like 096. 096 crash landed to this edge of the universe after an extended period of time suffocating through the vacuum of space, unable to fulfill a promise, suffocating in the vacuum of space, feeling all forms of pain and torture through his permanently invulnerable and immortal body, suffering the pain of promise being broken time and time again. A pain that should generally kill a promise keeper, but because of another promise he made, he is forced to live through and endure pain after pain after pain after pain after pain. This promised child suffering. So, because of that, everyone in the realm of Millenia is now in a very, very, very personal, intimate understanding of, oh boy, you never break a promise, especially not a promise with the system, because when you make a contract with the system, oh boy, the system is going to make it hurt. And with the promise family as any example, you better keep your word. If you sign that contract, you better keep that contract and do anything and all things you can to follow through with it sooner better than later. Because you can delay a little bit here, delay a little bit there, but it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt probably more later than it did if had you just taken that hit immediately, right? You could have been over the pain by now, but you still stalling, so... Right? So everyone in the realm of Millenia knows a thing or two about the pain of broken contracts and broken promises, because they have a really good prime lasting example of the promise family, the promise keepers, who, for all intents and purposes, that family of promise keepers doesn't really exist no more. Oh, boy, did that hurt bad. Ooh, man, did that hurt bad, baby. Yes. Yes. So, why'd you have to throw up at school, buddy? Now you want to make a monkey face. You're ruining my video time. I love you, though. But yes, Promise Child is the overarching example of why the Promise Keepers have such a bad reputation now. Because it's the lasting impression. It's the last thing. They died a tragic death, but at the same time, don't nobody care. Excuse me. Nobody cares that you all died a tragic death, because we suffering the consequences of you making a promise you fell through. Not even the promise keepers could keep their promise to keep us safe. So what is these guys over here talking about they'll keep me safe? What about those guys over there talking about they'll keep me? The only thing I trust is someone promising to try and hurt me. Because I can believe that. You can try to hurt me, but as long as I'm strong enough, you can't hurt me, right? But if you say you will keep me safe or you're going to try to keep me safe, I don't believe you. Because the Promise Keepers, with all their magic, all their affinity, and all their capability and experience and knowledge, and they couldn't do it. How dare you try to allude that you could be different, right? They are the epitome of a promise that cannot be broken. Who are you to make a promise that you could keep me safe or something? So ever since then, in the realm of Millenia, it's been a rather violent period of time in the realm of Millenia history. It's been such a severe thing, right? Hey, you dropped the bottle. Here's the bottle for you, boo-boo. Ever since the dwindling of the numbers of Promise Keepers, Millenia has been a rather violent place, growingly more and more violent, a growingly rather dastardly place to visit on a vacation, if you will. And it's a lot of struggles and a lot of fights and stuff going on. So, but hey, that's just me. That's just the millennia I'm coming from, and that's just the news I care to share with you for now. Don't want to spoil too much of the actual plot lines for the other stuff going on, but this is something different. So hey, that's all I care to share with you on the consequences of a promised child like that in the realm of millennia, SCPs and how they integrate into the realm of millennia. And if you like that and how I said it, go ahead and press the like button. But if you have any further questions, comments, concerns, or commentaries and stuff, go ahead down in the comment section down below or message me at millenniummailman@gmail.com. Again, that is millenniummailmen, not mailman, mailmen @gmail.com for other inquiries and so on and so forth. Or by all means, press the share button and share the video for more exposure. Subscribe if you feel like it and dislike the video if you don't. Yes, baby. Good job. Dislike the video if you don't. And by all means, peace, love, happiness, and all the best of good things to you. It is dishes time. You want to listen to music, buddy? We can do Hooked on Phonics. I heard you saying ball earlier. Goodbye. Come on. Bye. Come on. Flip. I was about to say flip a coin, not flip a bottle. But that works too. Hooked on Phonics or music time? If it lands on its bottom, it's music time. If it lands on the top, we can